Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I got a game of Search and Destroy on Crash, and I'm xJawz. In case you're unfamiliar with who I am or what I do here on YouTube, I make Modern Warfare 2 commentaries just like almost everybody else on Machinima, except for I actually try and help people become better at the game. I try and talk about the gameplay almost non-stop and actually give you guys tips on how to become better players. I don't like to be a personality here on YouTube. I'm not here to hold your hand or tell you guys everything's going to be alright. I'm here to actually help you guys become, like I said, better players. So let's start out by showing you guys the class that I'm using. In the top right hand corner of the screen you can see the class that I'm using. The UMP Silenced with Akimbo Rangers, Marathon Lightweight, and Ninja Pro. But the perks are going to change periodically throughout this game, and that's going to be the main focus of this commentary, is how to be a better search and destroy player and how to maximize the amount of kills that you're going to be able to get by choosing the right kill streaks and the right perks. So let's start out by choosing your kill streaks. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys what the best kill streaks to use for search and destroy is, because it's different for everybody. And I'm not going to tell you guys that you're bad players if you use certain kill streaks or you're good players if you use certain kill streaks, because we all know that if you use, AC-130, EMP, and Nuke, but you never get those kill streaks, you're not that great of a player, and they're not going to help you out at all. So it's up to you guys to judge what kill streaks are okay for you. I guess I would recommend for the more novice and beginner players who are just trying to have fun on this game and maybe try and also be a good player, I would recommend the 3-4-5 kill streak setup with the UAV, the care package, and the Predator missile, or the 3-5-7 kill streak setup with the UAV, Predator missile, and Harrier. More advanced players might want to move on to something like a Predator missile, Harrier, Pavlo setup, and I myself in this game am going to be using the Harrier, Harrier, Pavlo, and AC-130 for a 7-9-11 kill streak setup. So once you've chosen what your kill streak setup is, and trust me guys, this is going to get a little bit confusing, so pay attention here. You can always rewind and listen back to what I said, but now you have to choose the perks for the classes that you're going to use. I guess the first thing you got to choose is what SMG do you feel most comfortable using. I personally feel that the UMP is the best SMG in the game, and seeing as I'm trying to do absolutely the best I can no matter what, without, like I said, using commando or danger close grenade launchers, I chose to use this. I would recommend, like I said, picking your favorite submachine gun and putting a silencer on it. Silencers are very useful in search and destroy, and I think that everybody can always benefit from them. It's really important to be stealthy. The next thing you want to do is set up your secondary. I personally like a shotgun secondary. I use either the Rangers or the AA-12 most of the time when rushing and search and destroy, because when you are using Marathon, you are usually going to be very close to your enemies, and if you need to pull out your secondary, you might want to have a really powerful one, and one that works well in close quarters. So while other secondaries are good for close quarters, an AA-12 or Ranger Akimbos are going to be the best. So after you've chosen your primary and secondary weapons, what you want to do is make 3 classes, and you want to put the same the 2 weapons on all 3 of the classes, and then you're going to have to choose your perks. For all 3 of the classes, you're going to want Marathon and Ninja. Alright, now what you're going to change periodically in each of these classes is the second perk. The first class that you want to make is Marathon Lightweight Ninja. Second class, Marathon Hardline Ninja. And third class, Marathon Cold-Blooded Ninja. Now, here's where it might get a little bit confusing. Alright, we're going to go really in-depth here. If you chose to use the UAV kill streak as your first kill streak setup, the first round of a search and destroy game, you want to use your Marathon Hardline Ninja Pro setup. The reason why you want to do this is because I'm not going to say it's easy for everyone, but it's fairly likely that you'll be able to pull off a 2 kill streak in a search and destroy game. And with the Hardline perk, you're going to be able to get your UAV with only a 2 kill streak. If you chose to use a 5 kill streak or above for your first kill streak, then you want to go with a Marathon Lightweight Ninja Pro setup for the first round of the game. Reason why you want to do this is because most likely you're not going to be able to pull off 4 kills in 1 round of search and destroy unless you get lucky or you're extremely skilled. So I would recommend going with the Marathon Lightweight Pro, and if you get at least 1 kill, then switch to your Marathon Hardline class. If you die in the first round without getting your kills, or if you just die at all and lose your kill streak, then you want to restart this whole process over again. So if you were using the UAV kill streak setup, then again you want to go with the Marathon Hardline Ninja, and then if you were using something like a Predator as your first kill streak, then you would resort back to using the Marathon Lightweight Ninja. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your lightweight class, like I said, until you get close to your kill streak, and then you're going to want to switch to your hardline class. Hardline class is going to obviously allow you to get your kill streaks earlier, and you want to use your hardline class until A, you finish getting all of your kill streaks, or B, until you die, or C, until the enemy gets a UAV. If you notice that the enemy calls in a UAV within the first 15 seconds of a game, at any time in the game, you can switch to your Marathon Cold-Blooded Ninja class. It's really easy to do. You have to do it within the first 15 seconds of the game, or else it won't allow you to switch classes. But usually players will call in their UAVs within the first 15 seconds of a game, so it can be really helpful. And if they decide to be sneaky and call in their UAV after the first 15 seconds of the game, most likely with your perks Marathon, and if you're using lightweight, Marathon and lightweight, you'll already be in their spawn, and it really won't matter if they know where you are, because you're probably already wrecking them. So now that you guys kind of know the basics, one other thing. After you get all your kill streaks, like I said, switch to Marathon Lightweight Ninja, because you no longer need hardline, and like I said, unless they call in a cold-blooded, or unless they call in a UAV, you're not going to need your cold-blooded class, and the lightweight perk is going to allow you to rush much better. So now I guess I should talk about some tips for search and destroy. So the reason why I went with the AC-130 instead of the chopper gunner was because chopper gunners don't have much blast radius when you're shooting at people in buildings, and there's a lot of buildings in search and destroy that people will be able to hide in within the first couple seconds of the game before you can call your chopper gunner in, or your AC-130. It doesn't matter. But the AC-130 has a really big blast radius, and it has 3 different guns to shoot at. And even though it's only going to last 30 seconds, getting 6 kills within 30 seconds is a fairly easy feat. I think that most players tend to use chopper gunners for respawn game types like Team Deathmatch or Domination, because they know that they're going to be getting much more than 6 kills, and they might be able to get like 15 or so kills with a chopper gunner. Meanwhile, if they were to use an AC-130, they might only be able to get 10 kills. I don't know. So that's my 2 cents about what you want to use for kill streaks if you decide to go for an 11 kill streak. Another setup that you might want to use kill streak wise that I forgot to mention is the Predator, the Harrier, and the Chopper Gunner. Most likely if you call in a Harrier in the beginning of a round, it will be able to get 1, 2, maybe even 3 kills if you're lucky, and if you get 1 more gun kill after that, you will be able to get to your Chopper Gunner. So that's about it, guys. Final score is 24-1-2 in Search and Destroy, so pretty good game right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it if you guys gave this video a like, maybe a favorite, and most importantly, come check out my channel. I post awesome gameplays, and I think you guys will enjoy it. See you guys later.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.